Maya, quick tool test for our audience today. If you've ever shared a Claude chat with a colleague, I have bad news. And it's ranking on Google right now.
Wait, on Google? Marcus, that's the exact feature I use to send people my projects.
Same. So today we walk one workflow, we find the gotcha, and we give you a verdict on whether the Share Chat button is worth touching.
Okay, let's actually break the workflow down. This is the tutorial you didn't know you needed.
Here's the workflow. According to TechCrunch, Claude's Share Chat feature lets you create a link, and anyone with that URL can view the conversation or project. Simple. You click Share, you get a link, you paste it to a coworker.
Right? And that's the whole appeal. It's the fast way to hand off a chat or an artifact without copy-pasting a wall of text. Super convenient.
And here's the gotcha. TechCrunch reports those shared links may have ended up indexed on Google, meaning anyone with the URL quietly became anyone who searches.
Oof. So a link you meant for one person becomes a public web page. If you dropped anything sensitive in that chat, client notes, half-baked code, that's the part that stings.
Verdict. Use the feature, but treat every shared link as fully public. Don't share anything you wouldn't post on a billboard and delete old share links you don't need.
That's a good rule for basically any AI sharing button. And it lands right next to a bigger theme today. Marcus, don't put blind trust in one AI.
Yeah, Satya Nadella said it flat out per TechCrunch. Companies that trust one AI for everything may not survive. His pitch, you need your own models, or an AI gateway layer that separates your prompts from the model itself.
And that gateway idea is basically the enterprise version of what we just told you. Put a buffer between your data and the model. Don't hand the raw stuff straight over.
The caveat, of course, Nadella runs Microsoft, and Microsoft happens to sell that infrastructure. So the man selling gateways thinks you need a gateway. Shocking.
Speaking of Microsoft selling things, they had a big security week too, right?
They did. Per TechCrunch and Ars Technica, Microsoft launched its first AI cybersecurity model, plus a new agentic security platform. And Microsoft claims the tools outperform competitors and cost less.
For a team drowning in security alerts, an agent that triages the noise is genuinely useful. That's the practical hook here.
The caveat writes itself, Maya. Outperforms and costs less is Microsoft's own claim from their own announcement. Independent testing hasn't weighed in.
Promising, not proven. We say that a lot on this show for a reason.
One darker item to flag before we wrap. The Verge, citing a report from the nonprofit AI Forensics, says Hugging Face is being used to make non-consensual deepfakes, 7 of the top 9 image editing models hosted there, and the report says the platform is doing very little to stop it.
That one's not a tooltip, it's a warning. Open repositories are powerful, and the same openness that helps builders can be abused. Worth knowing where the models you rely on actually come from.
So the through line today, convenient AI sharing has a public exposure catch, and nobody, not you, not an enterprise, should trust one model blindly. Verify, buffer, and read the caveat.
That's your daily AI beat. Subscribe and come back tomorrow. We do this every single day so you don't have to dig through the hype yourself.
Tomorrow we're digging into Cursor's big India push ahead of that SpaceX acquisition. See you then.